Hello, I'm David.
I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do a how to play and playthrough of Raw. This is the second printing, the 2025 edition by 25th Century Games. And it's for 2 to 5 players. Takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play, ages 12 and up. Now, this is the Pharaoh Deluxe Edition with wood tiles and metal scoring tokens. We did have the Uber Play 2005 or 2006 edition, but we never played it. Never got around to it because it was for 3 to 5 players. So we are late adopters of this game. So first go over setup, then the rules, and then we will do a full playthrough. And then we will have another video that incorporates the Traders expansion, and then you can check out our review. So like I said, this is the wood tile edition with the metal coins scoring tokens here. So the first thing to do is, here is the auction board. You lay it out. You can play either side, but this is the side where it shows a sun boat marker. The other side is the same, except it just doesn't have that graphic on it of the sun boat. So no big deal. So you lay that out. So this is an auction, push your luck, score the most points game. We'll play 3 epochs. Next thing you do is you put the sun disc. These are discs that you will use to bid. And there's a chart in the book, but you can also look right here, but I think the chart's easier. What sun disc, what bidding tiles will each player get? It depends on the number of players. So in a 2-player game, one player will get to 9-6-5-2, and the other player will get to 8-7-4-3. The higher the number is better. Then you can see in a 3, 4, and 5-player game how it's divided up. So it does go up to 16, and that's why you see off to the side here, you have the 16 here, and the ones that we're not using. You also see that there's boards that we're not using. For the 5-player one, you see how there's 2 boards here that have nothing on the other side. This board here could be used, and if you want to look at what side to use, there is a little indicator here that says this one is used for 3 players. So whoever gets this board in a 3-player game, they'll get the 7 sun disc. If you play this side, this would be for the 4-player version. They get the 4 disc, and they also get the 4 disc in the 5-player one. So if you look at our 2-player board here, it will tell you, see how it says 2 players right here, and then right here is the 3-player. And so I'll be getting certain discs based on that. So you lay them out face up, because when you use them they'll go upside down. So I'll have the 3, the 4, it says right here the 7 and the 8. So you look at the bottom of this green circle for what you get. So these will be used to bid. Also, so in terms of setup here, you also fill up the bag with all the tiles. Now I haven't put those in there because I'm going to go over what those are. They usually normally be in the bag. And it's a nice big bag here. Good job on that. And then we also get 10 scoring tokens, because you can lose points in after the first epoch. If you don't score certain things, you could actually lose points. So that's setup. Oh, you also need to have the Ra statue. The reason why you want to grab this, because whoever has this, bidding will go to the left of whoever has the Ra statue. So if I have this, Julie will bid first. If Julie has this, I will bid first. And then if it was a 3, 4, or 5-player game, you'd go clockwise. All right, so that's there. Oh, and then here this shows the epochs. We start on the green side when the sunboat marker, which starts here for 2-player, 3-player, 4-player, and 5-player. It starts there. When it lands on there, the epoch ends. You turn it over, you play a second epoch, and then the 3rd epoch, you just remove it. So right here, we're starting on the first epoch, which is green. Okay, so let's go over how it's played. You have 3 actions you can do. The most common action is you're going to draw a tile out of the bag, and then you're going to place it underneath the auction board here. A second action you can do, if you have a God token, it would be over here on the right. You would say, I'm playing a God token, and you can take any auction tile that's already underneath here and add it to your board. If you already have multiple God tiles, if I had 2 of them, I could take 2 tiles off the board, and then this would be discarded. Now the disadvantage of using these, you get something you may want, but it's also worth 2 points at the end of each epoch. And then the third action is you grab the raw statue, starting a bid. So let's go over what the tiles do, and then we'll go over how the bidding works depending on when the board is full. You must take the raw statue. When it comes to you, you have to take it. You can't, once it's full underneath here of 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If there's 8 tiles on here, the next player has to take the raw statue and start a bid. We'll go over that in a minute, but let's go over how the tiles work. When the raw tile comes up, you advance the sunbolt marker. If it ever advances on to the epoch token here, the round ends, you don't do a bid. It's very important. You remember that you don't do a bid, and everything that's left here gets discarded. So this, you'll see here, we might be pushing our luck, trying to get better tiles, and it's in the last space here, and like, oh, it just ended, and we didn't get to grab that stuff. Okay. So when this comes up, whoever draws it takes the raw statue. It's discarded off to the side. You move the sunbolt marker. Julie has to decide if she's going to bid on this. She can pass. But if she does bid, she can bid her 2, 5, 6, or 9. Let's say she bids her 5. I could pass. Let's say I don't want it, which there she would switch this out for the 5, and the 1 would go here. Now this matters here at the end of each epoch, which ones you have here. So she would get whatever's underneath the auction here, because we've been drawing out of the bag, and she would add it to her board. I'll show how it's added in a moment. But it's important to remember that when this is drawn, you must do an auction. If I drew it, I get the statue. Julie bids. If Julie drew that, she gets the statue, and I bid. If we both pass, as long as this is not, well, first off, it wouldn't be full, because you would have drawn a statue. You couldn't draw a tile if it was full.
Right.
So if we both pass, we don't want what's underneath here. Or maybe there's nothing there. Maybe we'll draw it on the first turn. If we both pass, they stay. Anything that's here, say these are here, these will stay here. Okay? And then, so if I drew it, then it would be Julie's turn. Remember, if it gets to the end here, the epoch ends, and anything that's left here gets discarded. You do not do a bid when you draw this, and the sun bolt marker gets on the epoch. So that's the push your luck part. Okay, so you can use so the actions were, I can use a God token to take an action tile. I can draw a tile. If you get this tile, it starts a bid immediately. These, if you get this tile, this is the disaster. It removes any monuments you have. If you have any monuments that you've won in the auction, or any monuments that go here on the left side, you get to decide which ones get destroyed. Because what happens is, when you do win an auction up here, you place the tiles on your board here, and then you do the disasters. So if it did come with 2 monuments, and you have no monuments, well, that disaster destroyed the 2 monuments that you're acquiring this auction. Okay, this one here is a drought. It gets rid of flood markers, which are here. Oh no, here, floods and Niles. If you don't have any flood markers, it gets rid of your Nile tiles. I'll explain how that works in a moment. This destroys civilization. This is the Pharaoh tiles. This basically, what did I do? Oh, right here. Pharaoh tiles will go here. If you get this disaster, you lose Pharaoh power tiles, and this is important. Every epoch these score. Mm-hmm. And then what was the other disaster? Oh, right here. You lose civilization for that epoch. So disasters are in the bag. How many are in there? There are 2 funerals, 2 earthquakes, 4 wars. So this is war that destroys civilizations, which is right here. This is worth 3 gold at the end of an epoch. These are civilization markers. They will go here. I'll explain how they score in a minute. Floods go here, and Niles go here. And then here are monuments. You want to get 3s of a kind. And notice I have little symbols here that tell you, let's say you have trouble seeing the difference in the monuments. Somebody might get confused for this one, for instance. Notice this one says 8, has 8 hash marks, and this one has 6 hash marks. You can always look at the hash marks if you're having trouble. So there are 8 different monuments, and you want 3s of a kind, or 4 or 5s of a kind. Mm-hmm. And you also want different ones. That's how those score.
It helps that the pictures are different.
Right. So let's take a look at how you place things. So let's say I have, at the end of an epoch, I have this.
Yeah, it looks familiar.
Well, I have this. This is the end of the first epoch. You got two spots here. It doesn't matter if it's placed top or bottom. And give me a pharaoh. Okay.
There you go.
These, say Julie has these, but we're only going to score mine. Well, first off, let's say I won the auction, okay, and I got these tiles. I won the auction. Let's say I bid it on a 3, Julie didn't want it. Oops, the 3 would go here, and I would take it. So now I add it. So I have to add these 2 civilization tiles.
That's not civilization.
I know. But I added first. Oh, I just lost them. I got them and lost them because of, no, wrong one.
No, that's Pharaoh.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. That's war.
Gotta watch him.
Well, you also got to watch, you know, the symbols do match.
Yes.
I'm just not being careful. So you see here that the war has that symbol there. It matches the symbol for
That's what
civilization.
caught my eye.
Yeah. So that's how you avoid making mistakes. I did. So I might have gotten them from the auction, but then I lost them.
Yep.
But now let's say the epic ends. That was the auction before the epic ended. The sun boat moved there. So I get 2 points for this. I get, and it says right here, I'll show you.
Got it, huh?
Yeah, let me grab it.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The boards are nice and thick.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so you see what I'm scoring here. This tells you right here that you will score God tiles on the first epic, the second epic, and the third epic. There's a little reminder there, and you get 2 points per one. But it also tells you how you can use it. You can use it to get an auction tile. So I'd get 2 points for the one I have. And you score gold every epic, and you get 3 points for every gold you have. Now, civilization tells you if you have none, which I have none because that disaster tile wiped them out, I would lose 5 points. But if I had 3 different ones, I'd score 5. If I had 4 different ones, 10. 5 different ones, 15. It does, and now I looked this up. It doesn't really say it in the. It does say in the rule book you score your largest one.
Oh, good.
Implying that you don't score duplicates. So let's say I had 3 different ones, but then I had the same 3 different ones. In other words, I had 2 sets of 2. I don't score 5 for each one.
Okay.
You only score your largest set. Now floods are interesting. Floods will score regardless if you have Nile tiles. So if I have I have a flood tile, so I'll get 1 point for this flood tile. If I have no Nile tiles, though, I still get to 1 point. Let's say I have Nile tiles but no flood. The Nile tiles don't score. So that's what this means here. On the left side of the board, it says that you get 1 point if you have a flood tile and you score 1 point. You have to have at least 1 flood tile. You can have multiple ones. The reason why you'd have multiple ones is because you can get a drought disaster. If you get a drought disaster, you lose flood first and you lose Niles. But anyways, you get 1 point for every Nile tile, regardless of the number of flood tiles. So when the first time we played this, I was thinking, oh, I have 3 flood tiles. So I get 3 points for every Nile tile?
Yeah, no.
You don't. And you get 0 points if you have no flood tiles. And this scores first, second, and third epic. Now, another thing that to keep in mind is that your pharaohs, you count the number of pharaohs you have. Whoever has the most gets 5 score tokens, 5 points. Whoever has the least gets -2. And if you're tied, if everybody's tied, so in a 2-player game, Julie and I could be tied, we get 0 points each. Monuments is the only thing that scores at the end of the game. So you will get points for 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, or 5 of a kind. And then you also score for difference. So you could still have 3 of these, okay, but it will also count for having different ones. So say I have 4 different ones, it'd be 4 points. If I have 7 different ones, it would be 10 points. And if I had, so basically if I had 9 monuments, so I had 7 different ones, and of that 7, I had 2 more duplicates. It would be, I had basically 9 monuments. It would score 10 plus 5. Now one thing that can be confusing is that after you score, everything on the right side gets wiped out. For the first, second, and, well, third epic, it doesn't matter because the game ends. Anything on the left side stays there. It stays there for the first, second, and third epic. Now, at the very end of the game, you also score what sun discs you have, basically the things that you use to bid with. You flip them over, and you see who has the most. So you add them up. whoever has the most value in sun disk gets 5 points. Whoever's the least gets -5. If we're tied, 0. So right now, Julie would have the most with 22. I would have 15, 20. So Julie, at the end of the game, if this was the situation, she would get more. She would get 5, and I would lose 2.
I think we should end right now.
Let's see if there's anything else.
So,
At the end of every epoch, you see who has the highest sun disk, basically auction disk, and Julie would have the highest, and she would go first. All right, so let's play. Remember, the 3 actions are either draw a tile out of the bag, initiate an auction. Now, one rule I didn't go over. If you initiate an auction, you cannot pass. So if I initiate the auction and Julie doesn't bid, I have to bid. And if I run out of these discs, okay, that means I can't, I basically, I'm out that round. I will still score the stuff I have, okay? But Julie, let's say she has 2 discs she hasn't used yet. She can keep on drawing tiles, winning her own bids, because no one else is going to bid against her, right? But the problem is, if she pushes her luck too much, she can end the epic without getting more stuff, which she's done before.
okay, what happens when we're here? Remember the other night we didn't want anything and we got rid of it all?
Yeah, I'll explain in a second.
Oh, okay.
So again, I got a little off there. So draw a tile, mix them up, initiate an auction, and spin a god tile. When it's full, we have all this is full with tiles. The next player, because Julie would have drawn the last one, okay, then it would be my turn. Say Julie draws the last one, it's my turn. I must do an auction. I must take the raw statue. Bidding always starts with the person to the left. So Julie can decide if she wants to bid. Actually, it would be right here. It could be anywhere on here, but it can't be on the last one.
Right.
So this is full. I must take the raw statue. Julie can pass. But because it's full, I can also pass, because I was forced to take the statue. If we both pass and it's full, it gets wiped out. Okay? So only time it gets wiped out is when we both pass and it's full. If I take the raw statue, or you take the raw statue and it's not full, you do that as your action, you must bid. Okay? So let's start playing. It'll make a little bit more sense as we're doing
Excuse me, I go first.
Yes, you do. Julie goes first because she has the...
I have the
Here,
bigger
this
number.
is a good shot right here, huh? That's pretty cool.
Oh, it is a really nice bag.
All right, so here we go.
All right, let's play.
So, why is Julie drawing? Because there's taking the statue, she's nothing
There's nothing to
to
bid,
bid
on.
on, and then there's no god tile, so she has to draw a tile.
It'd be
Now,
foolish for him to want
Right.
to bid right now because there's one tile.
now I could take this, and it would go to Julie, and she'd probably pass, and then I would have to bid because I took the, but it would be
Silly.
a waste to do
Yeah.
that. By the way, these are turned over, so we both know we have 10. So we're drawing tiles. Okay, so we got a monument and a Nile tile. All right, well, that doesn't matter, this disaster of losing pharaoh tiles unless
You
we
don't
draw
have-
some.
Yeah.
Because you will place any pharaoh tiles first before the disaster takes effect. So the worst case is, all right, so Julie drew the raw tile. She has to take the statue. It advances 1. So the bid starts
Pass.
to the left.
Oh, yeah, you.
It matters. She's already given me away. She doesn't want it. Now, I could bid 3. Okay, I'd put it right here. And Julie could still pass or outbid me. But I really don't want it. So I pass, and then Julie can pass if she wants.
I pass.
Okay, now, if she wanted to, she can win it here with her 2.
But I don't want to.
And then she would take the 1 and turn it upside down. But she didn't. So there we go. I'm going to put it right here. Okay. You drew that, right?
I did.
Yes. All right, so we have a flood tile and 2 Nile tiles. That's not bad. Okay, now I could start an auction, but then I would have to take it.
Yes, you would.
But I'm going to... Now here's the thing, with Julie with the 9, she can win the first bid no matter what. That's why I let her have the The
It
9?
doesn't always help. In fact, I've never won this game, but I have so much fun that I don't care.
Okay, so here we are.
Okay.
I have to take the raw statue. If we both pass, this gets wiped out. So you're going to bid? If you really want it, use your 9.
No.
Or you can bid me up and maybe you...
Yeah, I'll bid you up. I'll bid a 2.
Okay, put it above your board.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so then I was going to bid a 3. That would really bid me up anyways. I could pass right now and let you have it for 2. But I will... If Julie really wanted to bid me up, she should play her 6.
Oh.
But then I might pass and she would get it with
And
the
I
6.
don't want to do that.
All right, so you sure you want to bid?
No, you know what? I pass.
Okay, I will take it. So I put that... Oops, I keep on doing that. Put the 3 there, I take the 1, and I get all the tiles. But, well, here's... I place these first, so let's go in order. I get some Nile tiles, so this will score at the end of the game. I got 2 floods, which is... now, these will score 1 point each. As long as I have them, the Niles will score 1 each. I got 2 monuments. I'm surprised you didn't get this, and I have 1 civilization tile.
I'm holding out for more monuments.
Now, I apply the effects of the disaster, but I have no pharaohs to lose, so it didn't do anything. All right, your turn. Okay, so a monument. Another monument. These are all different monuments, which is good for me if I decide to go for monuments. Another different monument. That's 5 of a kind. So I can initiate a bid right now. In fact, I will. So I'm bidding. That's my action. To my left, Julie must decide if she wants to participate, or she can pass.
See, I'm always nervous because if I get rid of that 9, I can only beat him on 1 other bid, and so that's
Depends
kind of
how badly
frustrating.
you want. And here's the thing: I might be causing this bid to happen, so Julie uses her sun disk, her auction tiles.
All right, you know what? I will bid a 5.
Okay, I will outbid you.
Okay.
But now I got rid of my 7. So by doing that,
Which is good for me.
no, see now I have 5 of a kind, not 5 of a kind, 5 different ones, and I only need 2 more to get 10 points. Right now this is worth 5 points. Okay, oh wait, I have 2 of a kind, so I only have 4 different ones. Okay, your turn. I did a as they call it. I did invoke Ra. In the very back of the book, this is a very useful flow chart here. This is the best part of the rule book, is that flow chart.
We use it a lot.
Well, we were at first. Now I got it down. Oh, a god tile.
Throwing stuff around.
Yeah, I am throwing stuff around. Okay. Do you remember what to do?
I move this down. And put that up there. I have to take this.
Right. So the bid starts with me.
Yep.
I will pass. Now, if Julie passes, just stay there.
I'll pass.
Okay.
I want more stuff.
So there you go. You see how it's moving down. Julie has nothing on her board yet.
That's the way it usually goes.
When you take too long to wait.
I really
That's
do.
a duplicate civilization tile for me. At least I'm not going to lose any points. Now it's a pharaoh. Oh, that's a different civilization. Oh, that's the same one as that. A flood tile. Okay. I auction, so you could pass.
I'll do a 5.
Now, do I really want that? It's got 2 of this. I would have only 2 different civilization tiles because that would be a duplicate. It does come with a god tile and a pharaoh. All right, you can have it. I pass. Now let's say we both pass. They would still remain there because it wasn't full. You drew that. No, I drew that, right? Yeah, I drew it. It's your draw. Sometimes you can forget. Here's the one that drew the raw tile. The raw.
Rah, 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 rah.
That's good for me. All right. Move it down. Now, we keep these out. We should have moved it down 4 times. 1, 2, 3. So we forgot to do it once.
Okay.
So there's one thing you can do when you're playing the game, because we forget. We keep them face up for this epic. we forgot to move it down that last time. 1, 2, 3. So we're 2 spots away from the epic ending. Okay, you get to start the bid. If you want to get, this is a dupe. No, these were 2 different ones.
Look, you did it again. I'll bid a 2.
Okay. Who did that again?
You flipped it over. Okay, maybe I did it.
I don't
know who did
remember.
it.
I will bid 4.
All right.
The reason why? Because I want to be able to get 5 points. Because we have 3 different kinds. They do get wiped out at the end of the epic. At least I'll get 5 points. And they gave me another Nile tile. Okay, so you draw first. Remember, you have a God tile that you can spend. Ooh, I do not want to win this bid because I will lose my 2 floods. That is a drought. It does come with a Pharaoh tile, though. And you do keep your Pharaoh tiles from epic to epic. Okay. You bid first if you want.
No, pass.
I pass too. Now, because we drew a raw tile. Remember, the only time that you remove these is if it's full. So we both pass, so they stay up. Wow, losing 2 monuments. This is a really crappy one. Wow, and now losing 2 civilizations, a war. So we got 3 disasters up there. We're probably just going to
Wipe it out.
wipe it out. And look where the... Okay, so I must invoke Ra because it's full. But I can pass. Do you bid?
No, I don't.
I do not bid either. We both pass, so we wipe it out. Here's a problem with Julie not bidding as much. She, and you go next because I had to invoke Ra. She might not get as much stuff if she draws a Ra tile. A civilization tile. A Pharaoh tile. Yeah, because we're only 1 Ra tile from ending this epic. Oh, I'll be able to beat you. Okay. I will invoke Ra. You bid first. Do you want to pass? Or bid?
I'll pass.
Okay. I have to bid.
Actually, no, I'll bid a 6.
Really?
No, I'll pass.
What does it matter? I got to bid my 8 anyway. Okay. So now, I am done for this epic. Julie can push her luck as much as she wants. So she's going to continue going until she bids on her own stuff or the Ra tile comes up. Remember, you have a God tile you could use. So notice it just keeps on going back to her. The Ra tile comes up. You're not going to get anything. You've got 3 things you can use.
Yeah, I'm going to build a 2.
Okay. I'll help you. All right, so she bid. She invoked Ra and used one of her sun discs. Okay, that's it. So, remember, this goes away once it hits here. At least you took some stuff before the round epic ended. All right, so now we score. I have 4 different... Okay, well, first off, anybody have any God tiles? You do. So that's a 2 for you. Okay. Make that go away. Anybody have gold? No?
Nope.
Civilizations. I have 4 different ones, so I get 10.
I only have 2 different ones.
But at least you didn't lose points.
Nope.
Okay. Remember, the ones on the right go away. I have 2 flood tiles, so that's 2 points. You have 1. Those always score regardless of the number of Nile tiles you have. Now we go to the left here. Oh, let me think here. No, that's only the last one. Okay, so I have 3 Nile tiles and a flood tile, so that's, I'll get 3 for that.
I get 1.
Okay. You get 1. I'll put it off over to here. Okay, pharaohs. I have 2, so I have more than you, so I have 5. And you have less than me. You have the least, so you lose 2. And we don't score monuments. So the flood tiles go away. Everything on the left stays there. We move the sunboat marker back to the 2-player position that stays here. We flip these up to see who will go first. Whoever has the highest one goes first, which Julie probably does. Okay, I'm going to change these out for a 10. Okay. So you are first. So what do we get there? We got a Nile tile. No, a flood tile. Here we got a Nile tile. I like to give you different angles, something else to look at here. So we got a monument. Okay. Civilization tile. Another monument. Civilization tile. You're not invoking Ra, huh? Okay. Well, Ra came up for you. Move the boat down. So I bid first. Now Julie can beat me on 3 bids. Actually, 4
All
bids.
bids.
You can win on 4 bids because you have the 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can't win no matter what I bid. But if she passes, at least I'll get something. I'll bid 1. Do you want it or not?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, so good. Use your 6. Okay.
That's it. I'm not bidding anymore.
Really? You're not bidding anymore?
Nope, I'm done.
Okay. Oh, that was good. You got all those tiles.
I'm done.
And you got a lot of, you got some monuments. So Julie drew the Ra tile, so it is my turn. Oh. Your turn. I haven't even got anything this age, this epic. I'm sure it's possible. Yep, it happened again. So, I take the Ra statue. You gonna bid?
Nope.
Just to get 1 token? I will bid 1. So I can get that 6. Okay, at least I got 3 gold. It's worth 3 points. Oh, civilization tiles. You lose the 2 that you have. Oh. You gonna bid?
No.
Okay, yeah, you could lose your 2 civilization tiles. And I'm not gonna bid either. It's a duplicate for me. It's a duplicate for you too. Another civilization tile, but you would lose it with that war. Wow. Okay. I can bid on that. I would lose this and get a duplicate. I pass.
I pass.
Okay, now it's back to me. Let me mix this up, please.
I could tell you had a nice hand on something really good too. And you just took it
No,
from
what
me.
happened is that I saw
Oh, did you?
a Ra tile.
Oh, I didn't see anything.
You know, we're 1 step away from...
Yeah, what are you gonna do, huh?
You know what? Because I need certain things, I invoke Ra.
I pass.
Fine, I'll get it. The reason why, even though I'm going to lose this, at least I can get another monument, get a flood, and score my Nile tiles. That's why I did it. Because if you draw a Ra tile, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah. Nothing is over. You just learn to turn it off.
It's over.
That's it. Okay, well, that was a quick round. This goes away.
Yep.
No god tiles.
Nope.
I do get 3 gold, but I'm going to lose it. I have no civilization tiles, so I lose 5.
I have 2. I don't lose anything.
So I lose 5. We get 1 each for our flood tile. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 4 more. So I'm going to turn that out for a 5. And you get 2 more.
Just keep it, because I'm gonna lose it on that anyway.
Okay, so I have 2 pharaohs, so I get 5 points for that.
Just take the 2 away.
And then you lose 2 because you have less pharaohs. Okay. Okay, so now we're in the last epic. Dun 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 dun.
Flip your stuff over.
Oh yeah, so you are going to be first because you have the highest one. You know what I was doing? I was doing Faith No More, epic.
Oh. I had no idea what he was doing.
But that epic is spelled a little different.
Oh. I don't even know how to spell it, so.
So how do they spell it in here? Monument?
What is it? E-P?
E-P-O-C-H.
Oh.
Epic in the song is E-P-I-C.
I see.
Okay. Hey,
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, that's not bad. I get another monument. I'll push it. Oh. I messed up. Oh, I forgot to get rid of my flood. You got to get rid of your flood too. So we did remember. So you're like, well, you didn't get rid of their flood tiles. Well, we just did. Okay. I'm going to invoke Ra. So you can pass, but you can also beat me on this bid with the 7, 8, 9.
I'm going to do 7.
Okay, well, you get it. I can't outbid you on that. You get to 3. Turn it over, please. All right, I invoked Ra. You will be next. By the way, you notice we removed the tile to show that it's the last epic. Oh, that would be a good one for you. Remember, don't forget to use your bid tokens.
I know, honey. You just want all the big numbers.
Okay, it shouldn't matter if I want the big numbers. I'm invoking Ra. You gonna bid? You get a 3 of a kind for this. If you do.
Nah, I'm gonna wait.
Okay, I'll get it for 1. Great, thank you. And I get the 7. Okay, I wanted that civilization tile, and now I have 3 of a kind. That's why I did it. Pharaoh, you need those. We're tied on pharaohs
Yes,
now.
we are. We ain't losing any more money on that.
Another civilization tile. A flood. Uh-oh. Okay, stop. You got a bid?
I'll bid 2.
How bad do I want that? Yeah, I'll bid 4. But I'm burning through my bids. I just didn't want you to have I wanted that flood.
It's fine with me because I had a lot of time.
Hey, you didn't put that in the right spot.
Oh.
That's a Nile tile.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a lot of time. I'm not worried.
Yeah, until we start drawing Ra after Ra.
We got that out of our system.
Hazel Ra. You're starting to talk like a chief. That's what happens when you see Watership Down too many times. Okay. You bid first. Oh, we got to move it down. We moved it twice to make sure we've done that. What are you going to do? When he comes for you, bad boy, bad boy.
I'll bid a 2.
A 2.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Why don't you win it?
I'll bid an 8.
The reason why you want to win it because you need that civilization tile. Yeah.
Nah.
This is one reason why Julie doesn't score as high. She's afraid to use her bid.
I am. I don't care. I just have fun.
Well, look, you just got 3 of a kind. And now you have more pharaoh tiles than me.
I just like drawing the tiles. To
Yeah,
be
I know,
honest
but
with
you also you got to play to win.
I know, but I don't really care. I
this
just
is
have
not
so much fun playing with everything. It's just so chunky and fun to hold in my hands.
This is not cooperative Ra. All right, go ahead. I was wondering.
Okay,
I do
I'm
it, right?
okay with losing. I'm not upset.
Okay, doesn't matter.
Your turn.
No one's going to bid on nothing.
No. I'm okay, buddy.
Ooh, 4 of a kind gives
I
me
don't have
10.
to win like you.
Well, we do keep score in this game. Okay, so you invoke Ra.
Yeah.
I will bid 5.
Go ahead.
Okay. Why did I bid 5? Well, 1, I want to get another civilization tile. I want to get another flood in case a drought comes up, and that's worth a point. And then here I have 4 of a kind, which is worth 10 points.
Nice. Good job.
Okay, so I go now.
Yep.
I can see in this game it's going to come down to like difference of 10 points.
I don't think so.
Okay, nothing to bid on. We just move forward. You have a God tile. You can get that if you want. You can go at least get an additional point. That's it. So that's what happens.
Oh well.
Okay. You get 2 points for your God tile.
I get 3 points.
Mrs. Destroy the board.
I know.
I did it too, though. 3 points for your gold.
I don't lose.
You don't
anything.
lose any points. Okay, so I'm going to go down, not 0, 0. I do get 5 points for this, right? They are different. Sometimes
Good.
you can confuse that.
Oh, I don't get anything for this.
Yeah, well, the reason why Julie didn't get anything, she didn't have a
So I
flood
didn't
tile.
have a flood tile.
I get 2 for that, and then 4 more. Oops. Okay, Pharaohs. Julie did beat me on Pharaohs, so she does get 5. And I lose 2. Now this is where points can matter. You have 3 of a kind, so you get 5 for that 3 of a kind.
Okay.
Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ones, which is another 5 points. I have 4 of a kind. That's 10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ones. That's another 5. So now now we got to do this. Flip these over.
I have 33.
Okay. Well, you didn't listen to me. We got to
Oh.
flip these over. You were busy counting. I have 14, 21, 22. You have 18. Is that right? 14, 21, 22, 7, 9 plus 9, 18. I managed to get more because I had the 7 and the 8.
All right, I lose 5. All right, so I have less points.
And then I get that 5.
All right, so I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 20. I have 28 points.
Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,
Nice.
60, 67.
Good job.
Well, I think it mattered. You've gotten almost beaten me by controlling the Pharaohs early on. All right, so that's how you go. That's
That
how
was
you go.
great. That
That's
was how you
play.
go.
That's how you play. We will play another playthrough with the Traders expansion.
Yeah, those are fun little
All right.
boats.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks so much, you guys. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.